All right, well, my name is Michael Williams. I'm a Public Information Officer with the U.S. Forest Service, and first and foremost, thank you guys for all coming out tonight on such short notice. A couple of quick things. We're going to keep things really short and sweet tonight and really informal. So what we'll do is we've got a couple of folks who are going to get up here, talk to you about the fire, talk to you about what's going on, hopefully answer all the questions that you have. Once they're done, though, there'll be the opportunity for a quick question and answer session so you can go over and clarify anything that they might not cover during this discussion. The goal is to get you guys out of here as close to 6:30 as possible. I heard there's a football game or something tonight, so we're trying to get you guys on the road as quick as possible. Couple of quick things. I know I don't have any cell service in here, but if you do, please just make sure to mute your cell phones. Second thing, please try and hold all your questions until the end, just so we can make sure to stay on track here. And the third, we have a distribution list over here. Each day we'll send out an update via email. If you don't have an email, I've asked people just to put their phone numbers down there. If there's any major change in the status of the fire, then we'll just go ahead and let you know what's going on there. So with that being said, I'll introduce the first person. We've got Chuck Lane. Chuck is actually the incident commander over the landfill fire. He's going to give you a quick operations briefing here.
Hey, y'all doing? My name's Chuck, like you said. We had a good day today, and this map is not going to reflect a lot what I'm going to say, so I'm going to try to stay out of the way the best I can. On this piece here that you see this line going out towards 21, here's the landfill right here, here's Highway 21, and here's the road that goes up the backside to the Horsehead campground, or the trail. We actually held the fire up right here and up this ridge to the top. So this piece right here, we didn't need, and I'm very glad we didn't need. We brought fire all the way around the top here, a couple of hiccups, but got it all the way around, out to this old Jeep trail on the end, and I'll step to the other side. And we got fire brought down this Jeep trail all the way to right in here. And then we got a little rocky piece of line in here we got to tie in, so we tied this thing up for the night. So basically all this is black, had fire on it, up and around like this and like that. There's a little green donut right here.
Next person, we have Jeremy Farley. He's a Public Information Officer with Wythe County.
First, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out this evening. I realize that you had to give up some of your time to get here. It means a lot that you're concerned that much about your neighbors and your community, so I'd just like to say thank you. A few things from the county standpoint. Throughout this entire incident, we have remained in close cooperation and close contact with National Forest individuals, and cooperation with them has been foremost to the county. At this time, we have particularly been monitoring private property. At this time, no private structures, no structures whatsoever are in any danger. And that's the major thing we'd like to emphasize, is that no structures whatsoever are in any danger. The fire is on National Forest property, no threat to private property, and so that's something that we're very grateful for their help in securing this. The county has also been monitoring the fire smoke patterns, and we have been in contact with the Virginia Department of Environmental Quality. Rural Retreat area tested safe for any environmental air pollutants, and so the air is safe. Those living downwind of the fire right now, I know this morning the smoke was really tough in this area. It lifted today, so that's a good thing. I've been speaking with the Department of Environmental Quality, and according to them, if the smoke does come back, it's all right. There's no problem as long as anyone doesn't have any respiratory issues or any asthma. If you do suffer from respiratory issues or respiratory problems, one thing to keep in mind is just try to stay inside and avoid that if possible. And also, the support of local businesses and community organizations has been phenomenal. And I don't really want to get into mentioning everybody because there's just been so many. The public has been really supportive of those participating in fighting this fire. And so we're very appreciative of you and of the public in general. So thank you so much.
Well, good evening. And I want to add my thanks to those that Chuck and Jeremy have both expressed. You know, this is a pretty unusual situation for Mount Rogers. It's pretty unusual to see a fire event of this magnitude. And If it hadn't been for the willingness of a lot of folks in the Forest Service, our state partners, and the county here, and especially our good neighbors at the Speedwell Volunteer Fire Department supporting the efforts that are going on right now, I don't think we'd be very far along. We wouldn't be able to show you the map that Chuck has showed to you right here. You know, just real briefly, we got word around midnight that we had a fire on Tuesday, you know, wee hours of Wednesday morning. We had word, and we understood that the Speedwell folks were taking a look at it. We had Forest Service there within a couple of hours to also be monitoring it. It's really, really tricky terrain, and that is really one of the primary considerations that we've got. This is steep as a cow's face, and a lot of y'all know that ground really, really well. So I'm not telling you anything you don't know there. But that's made it, you know, more difficult than anything else in terms of where do you put folks, where do you put equipment to safely get this thing stopped in the best possible place and just not keep it dragging on. So that's really the main objective is, first of all, keep everybody safe, and with so much good support and, you know, the right kind of knowledge that these experts bring to this, I feel pretty confident that we're going to continue to do that. Again, I just thank you so much. Y'all have been such tremendous neighbors for us. And I don't know what else to add, really. We've got some, I guess Chuck can share some statistics. If you've got some round figures in terms of how much area we've got burned right now. And I don't know, everybody's always interested in how much longer this is going to go on. I'm afraid that's kind of an open question right now. And, you know, with the weather patterns that we've had, with what may be coming, it could go on a few more days. Another thing I need to do is make sure that you all know that I've put in an area closure for now. And yeah, that's going to affect tomorrow, which is when folks want to hit the woods and go hunting in there. But we really have got to keep the areas safe for you. We're going to continue to do some backfiring, and we need to know that folks are not in the way of that kind of operation. We will lift that just as soon as we possibly can. I promise you that.